Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video I'm going to be doing an unboxing of my new dust extractor, and I've got it from Rutlands in the UK. I paid £149, £150 for this dust extractor. I'll kind of give you a bit of an unboxing, what's inside, what you get, why I chose this one. I'm not going to give you a review because there's so many different extractors out there. You need to choose one that suits your workshop, your needs, and what you're going to be using it for. I'll give you a breakdown of why I chose this one and why it's going to suit me better than the other ones out there. Let's crack on with the unboxing. So as you can see, it comes with loads of different adapters for various tools, different machines. I suppose I need to spend some time to work out which ones fit on which. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly run the machine, the filter bags, everything's on there. I'm going to put the smaller hose on there just to see how it feels. I think I'd only use the 100mm hose when I'm actually using the thicknesser, which is pretty much the main reason I brought this machine, because my current system is a 38mm PVC piping system with blast gates at each station. However, every time I use the thicknesser, it's not strong enough to collect the chippings. However, I'm hoping this machine will do a better collection system just for that, for the thicknesser I have. And not only that, it's quite small, which can just sit under my workshop. And I like the fact that you can put the smaller hose on there as well, so we can still use that on some of the handheld machines or some other various machines which my dust system doesn't get to. For example, on one side of my workshop I don't have any dust ports, so I can just easily maneuver this and use this instead of trying to doing a makeshift thing. So let's get this running and see what it sounds like, see how it works. The initial setup is pretty straightforward, to be honest. Everything you need to do is fit the handle on the bag of the filter, and then yeah, we're kind of ready to go in a sense. So I'm just going to hook this up, and then let's see how loud it is, how strong the suction is, and then we'll just give it a bit of a test as well. So, one thing I like about this machine is it comes with both pipes, and this pipe is actually fairly long. I think it's around 3 meters long. And again, it comes with all the various adapters. But surprisingly, compared to my current shop vac, which is a Titan shop vac from Screwfix, which is not an expensive one to be honest, but this isn't as loud as my Titan one. I normally have to wear my air defenders when my vacuum's on usually, because how loud it is. This is fairly loud, but it's a little bit quieter than my Titan, which is great. Secondly, it's very strong, very powerful. Um, I'm just going to do a quick demonstration on a bit of sawdust and a bit of mess. But the true test is going to be when I connect it to my Titan thicknesser, which I will do in a second once I get that all set up. So I'm going to go set that up, and I'm going to run a few boards through, and I'm going to see how much chippings it collects, and how good of a job it does really, which is the main reason I bought it. So let's see if it actually does the job what I need it to do. So I'm going to get that ready, and I'll be back in a second. So I've connected the 100mm hose to the my Triton thicknesser. However, I had to do a bit of a makeshift tape situation there because the pipe doesn't actually, it's too big for this, and I didn't realize how small the port was for my thicknesser. Funny enough, but I've got it to hold in place. Everything's nice and sealed. I'm going to run the machine, and then I'm also going to try and get this rough sawn piece of oak nice and smooth, and we'll see how much chipping gets thrown out of the machine and how much gets collected in here. I'm going to use my air defenders to make sure, only because the machines are quite loud, and I just really want to watch and see how many chippings get collected through this clear pipe. It'd be interesting to see how much mess is left behind. So let's crack on. So now that I've planed this up, this actually looks like ash as opposed to oak. Which came out really nice, to be honest. Surprisingly, it did a really good job, and it's nice to be able to see all the chippings being collected. Usually I get a lot of chippings or sawdust outside the machine. We have got a little bit here, but literally if I put them together, it's probably just a handful, which is that much, which isn't a huge amount compared to what I'm used to seeing. So for the purpose of what I bought it for, it does a fantastic job there. I've got a lot of hardwood offcuts which I need to mill up and get ready and get them cleaned up. So this will do a fantastic job. I like the fact that it's got this nice flexible hose. It can sit under the bench. I can have a lot of work surface clear, and it does a fantastic job. And I can really see myself using this also on the smaller pipe on all my other machines like my bandsaw, even my table saw if I need to, and even on my sanders, because it's such a versatile kit they're giving you in terms of all these various adapters. It's probably one adapter that I can fit on any other machine that's available out there. So yeah, overall I'm really impressed with the machine. It's not too noisy, it's not too big as well, and I think Rutlands have done a really good job on this. The reason I didn't go for other brands like Record Power, Sips, Lumberjack, and all the other brands out there is purely because it gives us the option of having both pipes, and for the price of the machine, which I paid £150, you get the 100mm pipe and you get the smaller pipes with all the adapters, so you kind of get more for your money. In terms of the actual machine, the motor, they're very similar to what's out there in the market. So I wasn't too overly stressed about what particular machine or brand I wanted, because pretty much all the machines look very similar spec and everything. It's more about what you get with the machine in my decision making there. And I like the fact that we can switch between the two tools, the two pipes, and I don't need to find various adapters and things to connect it to. So it works well for me. I'm happy I brought this. I can see this filling up really quick with my thicknesser, and I guess that's with any extractor connected thicknesser. But the great thing is so easy to clear out. You just unclip it here, clip comes apart, and you literally pick up the motor and the filter, and you can see all the chippings that's been collected so far. So yeah, overall really happy with that. Done a fantastic job, and I will definitely be using this a lot in my workshop. So if you guys got any questions or any comments, feel free to drop them below. I'll try to answer them to the best I can. If there's more specific to kind of specifications and things like that, I will just say have a look at Rutlands website. It's probably the best option to get all that information from. But overall, fantastic job. Hardly any mess on my workbench, which is great. And I'll be definitely using it. And I would highly recommend buying this one if you're looking for a dust extractor for machines like this and you have a small workshop. So yeah, if you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and check out my next video. And there'll be various videos on other unboxing tools and also my vlogging in terms of my day-to-day business. So yeah, keep in the loop, and I'll see you in the next one.